Okay, this is Zendoo IT, episode 2. We are doing this again. So we actually recorded the entire audio with no video, and we're just gonna, try again here, do it right. So just giving you a little bit of a second intro here for Zendoo IT, episode 2. Now, let's do it. What is going on, everybody? This is DeFi Money Printer back here with episode 2 of Zendoo IT. Back here going over the Horizen ecosystem, and specifically for this episode, we're going to take a jump into Zendoo. So have a few things planned here for this episode. And reminder, Zendoo is the Internet of Blockchain platform built on top of the Horizen proof of work and multi-tiered node proof of stake architecture, using zero knowledge technology, able to build your own side chains with their own consensus mechanisms and economics, and these side chains are able to be secured by the Horizen main chain and interoperate with each other as well. So there's very exciting development going on here with Zendoo. But to kind of start it off here, I'm just going to take it a step back. Horizen has just had its 5th anniversary here back in the end of May 2022. So Horizen did launch back in 2017, and myself, I've been involved here really almost back since the very beginning. I first learned about Horizen really just about June 2017. I was mining Zcash at the time, which was also an Equihash algorithm currency. And the exchange I was using had let me know they were going to support the Z Classic fork, which at the time was going to be ZEN Cash. And after doing some more research, learned that it was the same consensus as Zcash. And really, ever since I dipped my toes into Zencash, still have the old logo on my old computer there. Really never looked back, because I believe that Horizen is really going to become a major player within the entire cryptocurrency, DeFi, and blockchain, and specifically to businesses as well, able to build use cases and preserve privacy using Zendoo. So without further ado, I have some things here prepared, going to go through. So like I said, was going to take it back a step, just to show you where Zendoo all started. So Zendoo actually really started back in Q1 of 2018. So I'm here on Horizen.io/roadmap. back here 2018, and I will leave all these links in the description so you can, take this journey yourself. And I do encourage that anyone, looking into cryptocurrencies, Horizen, Bitcoin, blockchain, everything, to also, do your own research too. We're all out here trying to take that same journey ourselves, learn lessons from each other, as well as, protect ourselves from the shortcomings that do happen from time to time within crypto here. So 2018 really marked the start of Zendoo when Horizen established this research and development partnership with IOHK, which is also the team that helped in developing the Cardano ecosystem, IOHK. So they actually, developed the white paper for Horizen Zendoo, along with our engineering team here. And this is really when the research and development went into it. And 2019, we had the sidechain nodes live on testnet, sidechains alpha. So before the Zendoo white paper was released, the idea behind it, and I believe I may not know the exact date that the Zendoo white paper was released, because there may have been some updates along the way. But according to the website here, the Zendoo white paper, and this is Horizen.io/research, is where you can find the different ecosystem white papers and research. So the Zendoo white paper was released in January 2020, after that established research and development partnership with IOHK. So, definitely encourage you to check that out, read through it, as well as the other white papers for the main chain, the prevention of 51% attacks, and, the node structure, everything like that. And like I said, even back here, so this is probably what I had thought here. So the idea behind sidechains really dates back as far as 2018. And then, looking into it further with the IOHK to develop the Zendoo white paper, and, really it's been years in development at this point. So like I said, definitely recommend you go ahead and check out the research page there on Horizen.io for the white papers. And really everything that Horizen does is open source, and there is quite a lot of activity going on here in GitHub as well. So definitely check out the ZEN Blockchain Foundation there. One thing that when Zendoo was still in development, that would always excite me is I would go to the GitHub and go to the Zend _/OO for Zendoo, and I would always see, oh look, there's 380 contributors that really, went into the building of Zendoo, and some of that goes along with any forking or merging of codes and so on and so forth. But really, there has been a substantial amount of development going on into Zendoo. There continues to be as well. And if you follow along, the Horizen weekly insiders, it seems like, every few months, Rob will say, hey, Horizen's on a hiring spree. We need more cryptographers. We need more engineers. We need more marketing specialists. So the Horizen ecosystem really is built with sustainability in mind. And I believe as my friend Michael from Australia, or now Korea, also a fellow Zenvangelist, had shared that rule number one for the bear market is surviving. So Horizen really built to survive at this point. So definitely the foundation here has some runway of treasury funds to keep the project running and building and growing, from the team to the community, and the mission and the vision forward here. And as well as, the research and development arm of Horizen Labs. They did have a fundraising round back in 2021, I believe, about just a year ago. And that fundraising, should bring them, a few years down the road until, they may need to raise again, or I'm not the one to speak for Horizen Labs, but really just going off the idea there that the whole Horizen ecosystem is built to survive, be sustainable, and really survive whatever market conditions may be thrown at us, except for some unpredictable black swan or something like that. So yeah, kind of going on a little bit of rant here, and as you'll see through this series, I kind of just will like to shoot from the hip. So going through the Horizen GitHub here, like I said, the Zendoo GitHub would always excite me with how much work really had gone into that. And for developers and engineers and builders out there, there is an official sidechains SDK. So you're able to, go in and start building yourself. Right now, that is the Blaze SDK for Zendoo. And there is in development the Lattice SDK, which there is their own white paper for that as well. So definitely do recommend and encourage you to check out the links I'm going to leave here. I will kind of leave everything I'm walking you through here. And myself, Horizen team and community, definitely happy to chat with you if you are interested in learning more or getting involved here. Definitely encourage you to reach out on any of the social platforms like Discord, Telegram, Twitter, comments, and YouTube, etc. Just look out for scammers in the comments, in your direct messages, things like that, and definitely happy to chat with you about that on what red flags and things to look out for as well if you're new to the space. As I poke around here a little bit more in the Zendoo and Horizen GitHub, one thing that I always thought was a little bit funny is one of the first use cases or like test utilities on the Zendoo sidechains was this Lambo registry application. So I may need to get my feet wet a little bit more here in GitHub and get my Lambo registry in there, because come 2023, I'm gonna be riding around in a Zen Lambo, I hope. But maybe maybe if maybe if it's not a real one, by that time we can ride around in some Lambos in a game built on Zendoo or something like that. So definitely some cool stuff here if you are a builder. Interested in learning about what is being built on Horizen, and really one thing that is always a good sign in the entire blockchain cryptocurrency space is when the projects do encourage the community and people involved to work on the project together, value their input, contributions, things like that, because this project would not be where it is if it did not operate in the manner that it does, with transparency and encouraging growth of the ecosystem, and not building barriers and things like that. So Horizen definitely doing something unique here. So check out within their GitHub. Sign up to there. I know just yesterday I was just literally just poking around here, saw like a bad link in one of the readmes, and I reported an issue. So things as simple as that. You're reading through here and you see a typo, you can report an issue, and then you're literally in there getting involved in the project and making it better. So don't underestimate how much of an impact small contribution can make, or maybe it may just kind of kick things off for you to want to get more involved. So we took a little bit of a step back there, where Zendoo started, what's been going on to the building and the growth and launch of mainnet Zendoo, which was December 2021. So we have been on mainnet here about 6, 7, 8 months. Some bad napkin math there. But don't worry, I don't write any of the cryptography here for Horizen. So one of the most exciting things, actually being slowly released and tested and rolled out here on Zendoo is the token mint sidechain. So on Zendoo, there is a chain built specifically to create and deploy assets on Zendoo sidechains and issue tokens. So this is it seems simple, but there's a chain specific to minting tokens, where you don't need any developer skills. You're able to input the tokenomics and how you want these tokens designed, their names, things like that, and you can launch a token in mere minutes, and really anyone can do it. All you have to do is follow some simple instructions, which really everything within the Horizen ecosystem is user friendly. The team is accessible. There's tutorials for everything. There's resources for everything. There's devs available. So really, you just gotta come here, and there's there's like a geyser of knowledge and things that you come kind of get your feet wet in. And if you're new, there's definitely people here happy to help onboard you and get you learning. And as always, like I said, got to do your own research. No one here is a financial advisor. Myself, I've always been excited about the project specifically for the underlying technology and how the business operates and everything like that. the the incentives and rewards and overall crypto market and everything like that, that's like the icing on the cake. I know it kind of all goes together, like one like one course, but really for me the exciting part is the actual utility and use case of businesses that will be able to launch utilities on Zendoo, have their own privacy preserving features, things like ZK audit, developed with Horizen Labs, privacy preserving auditing on the blockchain. So many use cases that are beyond when Moon and things like that, when Lambo. But definitely gonna get my Lambo registry in there. These videos, they are supposed to be something like a 5 to 10 minute easy digestible video, but like I said, I just like to shoot things off the hip, and sometimes things are better a little bit unedited. Maybe we'll make a couple cuts, edits, whatever here and there, but this is you get to see me candid, excited, passionate about Horizen, Zendoo, Token Mint. Shouldn't matter how long the video is. Hopefully, my passion and interest and excitement passes along to you, so you can take a look for yourself and decide for yourself. There's really nothing.
Zen socks. You swagged out. Wearing the HODL hat.
Zen swags are us.
Look at the socks. The Zen socks.
Zen socks.
Nothing that's not transparent, nothing to hide here within Horizen, and we're all on the same mission here, to really create a disruptive technology and innovations within the blockchain and overall technology space. I love how Rob always describes Horizen more so a technology platform than just a cryptocurrency or blockchain platform, because that's really where technology is going. So it doesn't need to be crypto anymore. It doesn't need to be blockchain anymore. It's a technology platform, because it's really what it is, disruptive technology platform. And the product should speak for itself, and already is, the team speaking for itself as well. So definitely check out Token Mint. Like I said, there is tutorials. I believe right now just on testnet. I will have to catch up with the weekly insider this week. It was a paused week, as it was the 4th of July holiday, Independence Day in the United States. So the team was observing that this past Monday. But definitely check in to the Horizen Weekly Insiders, which you can join the voice chat and the text chat in Discord, and that is live streamed on YouTube. And just another way that you can get involved and really stay in tune with what's going on within the Horizen ecosystem. Okay, on to the next one. So we started, just introducing what Zendoo was, where it started, the research and development that went into it. Poked around the GitHub, was part of that. Token Mint, really, one of the first proof of concepts and working product at this point. For the community to test out and see and use it. And, the roadmap for 2022 is really, my understanding is as soon as possible, get the Zendoo EVM sidechain up and running, and start having projects launch tokens, platforms, dexes, lending platforms, NFT marketplaces, gamified DeFi, gaming, blockchain games, things like that. Once some of these things are starting to get on to Zendoo sidechains, I really think that is going to be the catalyst for Horizen really being that major player in the space that it deserves. The node infrastructure, over 46,000 full nodes, one of the largest, if not the largest, distributed node blockchain platforms in the entire ecosystem. I believe it's more nodes than Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. Was the last measure I knew. I would have to check on that now. But really, there's going to be EVM sidechain as soon as possible. Like I said, you definitely want to stay in tune with the weekly insiders just to see where development is. And there is always a blog repost on that. So like I said, there's always resources and ways to stay in tune with what's going on with Horizen. The team's really got nothing to hide, and once you involved and interested in asking questions, and asking for Rob to spill more beans, things like that. So definitely a cool place to be involved in, and there's a great set of minds working around the clock, around the world, for 5 years running now, on this disruptive technology platform. So definitely check out the roadmap section there. Like I said, 5 whole years of deliveries and next for Horizen here. Come get involved. And I had just mentioned this here. Definitely come and check out horizen.io/news. They have all their partnership press releases, upcoming developments, latest updates, things like that, everything going on. So definitely check it out there. There is a link to Horizen's YouTube there as well. Horizen's media kit, if you do want to make some media yourself, such as written articles or videos or memes, whatever you want. Just make sure you're doing it with the correct branding, because it just makes it best that way. Definitely follow Horizen on Twitter, at Horizen Global. Make sure you're following the right account there. Like I said, the research and development arm of Horizen is Horizen Labs. They are also blockchain agnostic, meaning they will work on any blockchain, any platform ecosystem, really to lead the way in zero-knowledge cryptography and, launching assets and applications and things like that, NFT token launches. They did just work with the Bored Ape Yacht Club and continue to as well. And I believe one of the most recent updates was they just joined and got a Gutter Cat Gang NFT. And funny thing is, speaking of the Gutter Cat Gang, when I started the video here, I had my Zen cat. He was sitting on the seat here. Zendoo IT. So definitely start spreading around the memes here. I think I may have coined the term Zendoo IT. And there's proof of that back in, before the 5th anniversary, things like that. I've always just keep seeing Zendoo, and I'm like, oh, Zendoo IT. I've probably been saying that for like a year or more now. So here's the Zendoo IT cat, and we also have the HODL cat somewhere over here. Where's the HODL cat? There's some other there's some other Zen cats. Oh, here's the HODL cat. We got the HODL Zen cat. So like I was saying, definitely use the media kit. So you have colors matched. You're matching the branding. You're using official assets. So anything you are sharing out on social media is keeping the branding there. So we got HODL cat here. He's going to the moon soon. I better get him signed up for a Lambo. Definitely follow me on Twitter, DeFi FUD Destroyer. I'll be out there patrolling the wild west of crypto. Destroying FUD, coming towards the projects I know are kosher, legitimate, and I know the facts. But then also, there is so many scams and frauds and, false promises, lies, things like that out there. And I do try to help protect the community and stop these scams and things like that. So definitely good to mention that, especially with the Zendoo ecosystem really, being birthed in front of our eyes. I do want to harp on the fact that, these scam groups and operations and things like that, they try to target new open blockchains. And you really saw it as every chain gained popularity. So did the popularity of scammers deploying apps and tokens and, scam NFT cash grabs and things like that. So definitely, we really just need to band together to, keep our community safe. If there is red flags, to actually take them seriously and look further into it, and don't just discredit things as FUD. You actually want to, dig into it deeper and find out if it's true or not, or if there is something unanswered, and see how the other parties actually answer things or react or things like that. So I'm definitely happy to, chat with anyone anytime you have suspicions about things, you're not sure about something. I do try to educate people as much as possible, so that they don't run into, some of the problems I've ran into and learned lessons from. So we can all kind of learn from each other. I hope, you kind of learn something here from me as well. And really to close that off, definitely check out Horizen on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube here, where the video is DeFi Money Printer. And this video is going to be in the Zendoo IT playlist. So we already had the introduction, episode 1. This is episode 2 of Zendoo IT. And DeFi Money Printer is out.
What is going